Today I want to have a real conversation about the Shopify Fulfillment Network. So what is SFN, how to apply, how it works, and how to get started. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you had to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to join the Shopify Fulfillment Network. This is SFN. What is the SFN, how to apply, how it works, and how to get started. Let me give you an overview. So when you think about Shopify Fulfillment Network, you're thinking about a platform that allows Shopify to ship your orders for you. This is what it is. So the Shopify Fulfillment Network will pick, pack, and ship your orders so you can spend more time managing your business. So SFN is basically trying to compete with FBA. That's what it is, okay? So it is a fulfillment service that you can use to store your inventory and fulfill orders. So when you receive an order, SFN picks and packs your products and ships them to your customer, with most US customers receiving their orders within 2 days, okay? And you can manage business data, including shipment tracking, customer data, and inventory levels all in one place. You have one centralized place, okay? So SFN aims to simplify your shipping and fulfillment in three different ways. You only need to ship your inventory to a single fulfillment center. So SFN will distribute your inventory across its network of fulfillment centers so that your products are stored close to your customers. You get access to fast, affordable shipping. So SFN will automatically choose the best shipping option to deliver your products quickly and at the best rates. And you save time and cost on managing returns. So SFN will handle returns for you and quickly restocks return inventory for your next sale. So this is the basic the bottom line here. So SFN is the right fit for your business when you meet the following criteria. Your business sells in the United States. You ship a minimum of 3 orders per day, minimum 3 a day, and you don't sell any regulated or perishable products, okay? So if your business meets this criteria and you're interested in using SFN to fulfill your orders, then you can apply, because you need to apply to join SFN. And so basically, when you think about SFN, you're thinking about the only end-to-end solution. So you send them your products. They recommend inventory distribution. You ship your orders. You basically delight in your customers, and so they have some sort of robust AI-driven warehouses. Okay, and Shopify can support your network, not a problem. You can apply online or book a call, and they will talk to you about it. Make sure that you are selling in the United States or Canada. You ship a minimum of 3 orders per day, and you don't sell any regulated or perishable products. Very important, okay? But you need to join the network. You need to apply to SFN, and this is a very simple to apply, and the program has a lot of benefits. So speaking about benefits, let's talk about the features that you can expect with the Shopify Fulfillment Network. First of all, Shopify has advanced technology, and this is a great opportunity for you to harness the power of their technology. Okay, so you are thinking about order management, so you can take full control of your workflow with an integrated solution for managing your orders. So you can guarantee delivery. You have fast fulfillment services. You control the timing. You have a single back office. We love the fact that you have a centralized dashboard. This is really one of the perks that come with SFN. And you have 99.5% accuracy. In other words, you feel confident that your orders will be picked correctly, packed, and sent out on time with the help from Shopify team. Okay, they even have a robot called Chuck. So Chuck is really good in terms of automating everything. You also have, so besides order management, you have inventory management. So you can save time and manage your inventory from one place. You have inventory integrity, inventory notifications, bundling, product rules, inventory counts. This is really good, okay? You have data control. This is also really good. You own your customer, sales, and inventory data, and you can make informed decisions about business growth, okay? Customer data, end-to-end package tracking, and real-time data. You also have visibility into selling. So you can sell on as many Shopify channels as you want and know your orders will be shipped on time. Okay, so you have Shopify sales channels, you have flash sales, you have B2B wholesale, and you have subscription order fulfillment. Okay, so you have a constellation of programs that SFN actually supports. You also have access to smart technology. This is important. I was talking to you earlier about Chuck. Okay, so you can start by sending your inventory to just one of Shopify's fulfillment centers and take the guesswork out of your distribution and replenishment. So you distribute your inventory. You have access to reporting and analytics. And you have smart replenishment. In other words, you get recommendations on what SKUs to restock at which fulfillment center based on sales, days on hand, and seasonal trends. And this is kind of cool, especially if you're in an industry that is subject to seasonality and cyclicality. You want to have access to that. And you have access to sophisticated fulfillment centers, okay? And Shopify is building a network of sophisticated fulfillment centers, and you have connected fulfillment centers, and you have Shopify certified. Okay, you have those two categories. So you can join their network of strategically located fulfillment centers across the United States and Canada, or you can feel secure your products are kept at fulfillment centers that are vetted by Shopify to ensure high quality operations and a safe workforce. And you can benefit from excellent support. So you'll receive integrated business support from Shopify instead of chasing help from multiple sources. You have dedicated support. Okay, and you have Shopify support, so you have a 24/7 support via phone or email. Let me quickly talk to you now about signing up. So how do you actually get started with the Shopify Fulfillment Network? So before you begin using the Shopify Fulfillment Network, you need to prepare your products and business with Shopify. This is important, okay? So preparing your products in advance helps make sure that the fulfillment centers are ready to receive your inbound transfers, which gets your product ready for fulfillment faster. So if you're new to the Shopify Fulfillment Network, make sure that your products are eligible for the SFN. You want to assign SKUs and barcodes to your products and variants. This is really, really important. And you want to upload your products to the SFN app. So you need to download the app, okay? And you want to add a product to the Shopify Fulfillment Network. So you want to go to your from your Shopify admin, you go to products, click the products, and if the product has variants, then you want to click edits beside one of them. And so you want to follow the instructions, okay? And you have fulfillment details. You can add fulfillment details. You can replenish, and then click save. You also have you can have a special handling if that's important. If the product is fragile, if the product has a shelf life or is lot control, then you want to pay attention to that. You can create an inbound transfer. You have to do that, okay? And you also need to set your shipping profiles. So basically, when you think about shipping profiles, those are profiles that let you specify which of your fulfillment locations should fulfill an order based on the customer's shipping address, okay? You can use the shipping profiles to direct orders to SFN fulfillment centers based on the customer's location. And if you create a draft order, then make sure that you manually select the desired fulfillment center that you want to fulfill the order. This is important, okay? For example, if you want an SFN fulfillment center to fulfill the order, then select SFN as your fulfillment location. So that's the default rule here. So for more information, you can actually call SFN and read about shipping profiles. You need to set up your locations. It's important, folks. So apps that stock inventory or fulfill orders for you, such as SFN, are considered locations. So when you add SFN to your store, it's automatically added as a location. So SFN does not count towards your account's location limit, okay? So you want to pay attention to that. And if a location has shipping rates assigned to it and can fulfill an entire order, then the order is routed to that location for fulfillment. And if no location has shipping rates assigned to it or cannot fulfill an entire order, then the location that has the highest priority oversells the product. So overselling is blocked only if inventory is sold out at all of your fulfillment locations. So it's really important for you to actually be very clear about setting up your locations. So you need to take care of your shipping profiles, set up your locations, and you need to think about the inbound transfers. Very, very important. Let me talk to you now very quickly about SFN transfers, okay? So inbound transfers from the Shopify fulfillment network. So you can keep track of the inventory. Actually, you can keep track of the inventory that you sent to Shopify fulfillment network through inbound transfers, okay? So basically the thing here is that you can add the necessary product details, confirm that you have met the requirements for your inbound transfer, and you create the inbound transfer. The cool thing about this is that it allows you to have a total inventory management under control. So when sending an inbound transfer to the Shopify fulfillment network, make sure that you understand the requirements for your shipment. So if a shipment arrives at the SFN center that does not comply with the requirements, then the shipment might be refused. This is really important. So you want to review the best practices to avoid any delays or exceptions with your inbound transfer, okay? And if you want to create an inbound transfer in the Shopify fulfillment network, there are a few things you need to do. Please pack and label your products. Very important. You want to send your product to a Shopify fulfillment center location based on the customer's address. Okay, you want to set up your shipping rates for the SFN in the shipping section of your Shopify admin. Okay, set up the shipping profiles, set up locations. Okay, it's important to also remember that there are some exceptions. So the following are exceptions messages that explain the issues with processing your inbound transfer. So if there is a problem, they'll let you know. Shopify will let you know that there's a problem with your inbound transfer. And please take care of those problems as soon as possible, because if you are trying to avoid delays or inaccuracies in your order management process, please pay attention. So for example, you might have quantity shortage or overage. So if SFN receives fewer or more items than the quantity specified in your inbound transfer, then your inbound transfer has a quantity shortage or quantity overage exception message respectively. Okay, so this is something you need to pay attention to, because this could create problems. You can have damaged, you can have a damaged exception message, or ineligible. So if SFN receives items that belong to a category of products that cannot be accepted, then your inbound transfer has an ineligible exception message. You can have shipment arrived without a transfer label. Cartons contain mixed SKUs. You might have a product label issue. So if they receive items with barcodes that are incorrect or difficult to scan, then your inbound transfer has a product label issue exception message. No freight appointment was scheduled in advance. Shipment was missing tracking. Item not on transfer. Okay, or shipment arrived in an unsafe condition. So if SFN receives a shipment that is in a dangerous condition for personnel to handle, then your inbound transfer has a shipment arrived in an unsafe condition exception message. So this requires personnel to be more careful when handling your shipment, and receiving might take a longer time to complete. Let me talk to you about fulfillment, folks. This is really important. Let's just have a conversation about that here. And fulfillment. So how do you manage fulfillment requests? So when we think about fulfillment requests, this is a record of the items that Shopify fulfillment network fulfills based on a customer's order in your Shopify admin. Okay, so a fulfillment request contains the items that SFN needs to pick and pack to fully or partially complete the fulfillments for a Shopify order. So one thing you need to be very clear is that an order can have more than one fulfillment request. Let me give you an example. Each fulfillment in a subscription order becomes a separate fulfillment request in SFN when it's scheduled to be processed in Shopify, okay? And if a fulfillment request requires your attention, then a banner notification is shown in your SFN app. So you can access your fulfillment request in your SFN app by clicking View All in the Open Fulfillment Request section. So you have to take care of order processing. So for SFN to properly process your Shopify orders, make sure that you meet the fulfillment requirements. If you need to charge, let's say you need to charge something extra for the shipping, do it. If you need to change your product settings, such as the SKU, then you want to contact fulfillment success team before you make the change, okay? And if you want SFN to deliver your package more quickly to customers, then you can upgrade the shipping label for your order. And there are several fulfillment request statuses that you need to be aware of. You can have pending. So one thing you need to be aware of is that you can display a fulfillment request with a specific status by clicking fulfillment status on the fulfillment request page and then checking the statuses that you want to display. So in terms of status, you can have pending, in progress, partially fulfilled, fulfilled, on hold, or canceled. Okay, and you can monitor your fulfillment request. You can request partial fulfillments. You can upgrade your shipping labels. This is totally possible. Okay, and you can, as a matter of fact, you can even reship your fulfillment. That's possible too. So if you want Shopify, let's say you want Shopify Fulfillment Network to reship the fulfillment for your Shopify order, for example, due to loss, then you need to duplicate the original order so that the customer can receive the new shipment notification emails. Okay, you can make the order free by providing a 100% discount and free shipping, and you can label the order as a reshipment through a tag or order note so that it's very clear why the order was made. Okay, you can resolve shipping address errors, and you can edit packing slips, and you can also submit shipping claims with the Shopify Fulfillment Network, and you can also be aware of inventory notification. So Shopify uses a product variance, sales history, and the quantity available at a specific fulfillment center to estimate how many days of inventory you have left for any product variance. So this is kind of cool. I want to talk to you now about projects. So what is project? So basically, you do have the ability to submit special projects through Shopify Fulfillment Network. Okay, you can request a fulfillment center to do additional work on your shipments that goes beyond storing and shipping your products, such as attaching the barcodes to your products. So to send the request, you want to create a special project from the Shopify Fulfillment Network app in your Shopify admin. And the cool thing about this is that you have a freedom here. You can request special projects for anything that goes beyond the normal work needed to process your inbound transfers and orders. Special projects include the following type of works. So you have product assembly, product customization, quality control, and pre-assembled kits. Okay, so the requirements for special projects are done in a very specific way. You can talk about the SKUs involved, the non-SKUs the non-SKU supplies that are required, the detailed assembly instructions, photos and videos if required, quantities required, the due date of the project, and if applicable, any related projects or inbound transfers, and if applicable, any new SKUs that will be created, and if applicable, preferred fulfillment center. Okay, those are things you can specify. And if your request is approved, then it's listed in special project, action required, awaiting quote approval in your SFN app. So everything happens in your SFN app. And if your request is rejected, then it's listed in special project, declined by SFN in your SFN app. Okay, so there are a lot of statuses you can check in the app. You have draft, submitted for review, awaiting quote approval, in progress, action required, completed, declined by SFN, declined by you, or canceled. So those are the possible statuses. And so if you want to request a special project, make sure that you write highly detailed instructions for the project. This is important. So from your Shopify admin, you go to apps, Shopify Fulfillment Network, special projects, and you click request projects. Select the project type, then click confirm project type. Enter a name for the project. And in instructions, you want to enter detailed instructions for that project. If you selected an assembly project, then you want to enter the SKUs of the products that require assembly in the instruction text box. It's really important, folks, to make sure that you clarify things as much as possible. Okay, and you can attach photos or videos. Those are optional though. And then you click request project, and that's it. So after you submit your special project, SFN will review it within 2 to 3 days, and you will receive an email indicating whether your special project is approved or declined. Okay, so if you want to check that, go to your Shopify admin, go to SFN, and in the test section, click approve special project, and you can either approve or decline. It's totally up to you. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Security Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about the Shopify Fulfillment Network, and today I want to talk to you about pricing. Okay, when we talk about pricing, you can access your current and past monthly statements for Shopify Fulfillment Network charges in the charges page in your SFN app. So for each fulfillment request, detailed costs are displayed in the fulfillment cost section. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that all your SFN charges are also added to your Shopify bill, so you don't have to track multiple receipts. And SFN charges are added to your Shopify bill at different frequencies. So at the end of the day or at the end of the calendar month, depending on the setup that you have with Shopify. Okay, for example, all your pick and pack fees for a day are added to your Shopify bill the next day, but all your storage fees for a month are added at the end of that calendar month. Okay, and so SFN charges are billed monthly and can have a different billing cycle than the Shopify billing cycle. And your Shopify billing cycle can actually vary on your Shopify subscription period and charges. So those are things you need to be really careful. You need to be aware of. Okay, and your Shopify Fulfillment Network billing cycle starts at the very first day and ends at the very last day of a calendar month. Okay, this is important. And so your SFN charges are displayed on the charges page of the app, while your bills are displayed on the billing page of your Shopify admin. So separate places, separate items. Okay, and one thing you need to also think about is that your so SFN pricing consists of the following fees and the billing frequencies. So you have pick and pack, so that's daily. Packing supplies, that's daily. Transportation, that's daily. Storage, that's monthly. And special projects, that's monthly. Okay, and in terms of billing and invoices, you can access your current and past monthly statements for Shopify Fulfillment Network in the charges page. One thing I want to say here is that pricing works in a very specific way through the way pricing works in the SFN is pretty particular. So, after learning more about your business, SFN team will create a quote to support your unique needs, and every plan comes with access to their logistics experts, the fulfillment success team. Okay, so you can manage one simple bill. You have customized pricing structure. Pricing plans are based on the unique needs of your business and come with access to their experts. You have a special project. You have storage rates. We love the fact that they have flexible commitment. In other words, you can opt out of Shopify Fulfillment Network at any time because of your flexible contracts. So you're not bound to SFN. If you don't like them this month or whatever, you can actually cut the contract, not a problem. Okay. And you also need to understand that you have to make sure that this service is in sync with your overall Shopify business model. Let me talk to you about shipping, and this is the last part of today's conversation, folks. So when we talk about SFN, obviously we are speaking about a fulfillment network that aims to rival Amazon FBA, right, and other shipment fulfillment network there. It's important to understand that this SFN has many benefits, many benefits for your Shopify business. For example, you have innovative shipping and fulfillment solutions. Okay, so here is a powerful network that combines innovative technology and a modern workforce to build the future of fulfillment. And you really have to think about, they have robots, they have artificial intelligence, they have optimized order routing, they have flexible and scalable processes. This is really good. And on top of that, what we really love is the fact that this service is socially responsible, or at least tries to be socially responsible. So they have a code of conduct that holds partners accountable to fair pay, safe working conditions, and career opportunities. Okay, you're basically, another perk that we love is that you're staying in control. You own your data. When we talk about shipping through SFN, you own your data. Okay, you improve your customer's experience. You get dedicated customer service. Okay, and you can save time and ship fast because you get packages to customers quickly. You have flexible exchanges and returns, and you can manage products seamlessly. Okay, and at the end of the day, it's all about growing your business, right? It's all about tracking your business health, joining a network that scales with you, and maintaining accurate inventory levels. And Shopify allows you, through their fulfillment network, to get all those to reach those goals. Okay, and they do have a constellation of warehouses in the States. So they have the Shopify fulfillment network warehouse operations. So there are multiple peak periods. They pay attention to seasonality, cyclicality. They pay attention to peak periods such as the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Okay, and so their warehouses will adapt to those seasons, and they pay attention to expected orders. They're constantly monitoring your inventory levels to see trends. Okay, they are able to. So the bottom line here is that you have a lot of perks. And you can contact the Shopify Fulfillment Network for support. If you have any questions, you have a way to contact them. You can contact them through the app, over the phone, via email, okay? And they do have a support team that will take care of you. One thing I want to say here is that you can contact the SFN support team through the Shopify Help Center, and they work from Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so remember though that if you are an SFN partner, then you want to go to the partner support page. This is not the same thing. If you need Shopify support that's unrelated to SFN, you need to contact Shopify support directly. So this is important. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you today about SFN, the Shopify Fulfillment Network, and what is SFN, how to apply, how it works, and how to get started. So I gave you an overview of the service, the features, how to sign up, the transfers, the inbound transfers, the fulfillment process itself, the projects that you need to, the special project you can actually request via SFN, the pricing, and the shipping. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.